Welcome back, Legends. Flames of Fortune is right around the corner, and you already know what that means. New cars, new events, new features, and a whole lot of expectations after reading the patch notes. And real quick, if you didn't watch my patch notes preview yet, the link is in the description. I covered all the upcoming events, features, and cars over there, so check that out if you want the full season picture. Today I'm going deeper on one of the most important things coming up, the Evo Special Event running February 3rd to February 13th. And according to the patch notes, this one is coming with a new style of special event. Plus, it's literally designed to help players max out cars and unlock Evo options for the latest Evo editions. That right there is why this event matters so much. Before I get into the real breakdown, do me a favor. Hit like if you want more event breakdowns like this. Drop a comment telling me if you're hyped for Evo tuning or you hate it. And if you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss the day-by-day updates once the season goes live. Why this event is a big deal. So first thing, this Evo Special Event isn't brand new as a concept. This event type first launched in October 2025, introduced with the Phantom Riders update. And I'm not going to lie, that first Evo Special Event was really good. It was generous. The rewards felt way better than a lot of the usual grind events. But it also had backlash, because the event can feel amazing if you're already close, and feel painful if you're starting from nothing. That's the part we have to be real about, especially for newer players and F2P players. So the big question becomes, which cars are getting Evo added this time? From what we know right now, the Evo additions for this event are Aston Martin Valkyrie, S-Class, Ford Shelby GT250R, D-Class. And let's be honest, the main target for most people is going to be the Valkyrie, because an S-Class Evo upgrade can completely change how valuable a car feels, especially for multiplayer and gauntlet. Evo Special Event Goal versus Reality. The patch notes say this event is aimed at helping players max out and unlock Evo options. Notice the keyword there, help. It doesn't say guaranteed max from scratch, and that's important. Based on how the previous Evo Special Event structure worked, this type of event usually helps everyone a little, but it helps the most when you already have the featured car unlocked and you already have it at a decent star level or close to max stars. So if you're expecting to walk in at 0 and walk out fully maxed with Evo unlocked, I personally wouldn't go in with that expectation. But that doesn't mean the event will be bad. It just means we need to approach it smart. Let's talk about the Valkyrie first, because that's the headline car for sure. Without Evo tuning, the Valkyrie is solid, but it has a very specific vibe. Top speed is decent for an S-Class car, but on heavy straight tracks, it can struggle because the top end isn't the main strength. Acceleration is okay, but not elite for its rank. Handling is comfortable, and honestly, that's one of the nicest parts about it. Nitro is okay, not some crazy infinite nitro type car, but not a disaster either. And overall, it's a very easy to drive S-Class car. So where does it shine? It shines when the track is more technical, when you actually need control, when you need confidence through corners. That's where the Valkyrie feels good, and that's why people love using it when the layout isn't just one long straight highway. Now here's where things get spicy. Without Evo tuning, the Valkyrie is not really a top speed monster. It's more of a balanced, comfortable S-Class. But after Evo tuning, the whole conversation can change, because Evo tuning can push a car into a different role completely, more speed, better punch, better overall performance, and suddenly the car that was nice becomes a car that's actually scary. If the Evo boost turns Valkyrie into what I think it can become, I can see it being a beast, especially on shorter tracks where acceleration and control matter, and possibly even on longer tracks depending on what exactly the Evo upgrade improves. And that's why I'm saying it right now. Most people are going to target Valkyrie hard in this event. Gauntlet plus multiplayer potential. If Valkyrie becomes stronger after Evo, it's not just about leaderboard flex. This car can become very useful in Gauntlet, because Gauntlet is all about building a lineup that can handle different maps and different matchups. A comfortable, technical S-Class that gets a serious Evo boost can become a real weapon. And multiplayer, same story. The F2P pain point. Now I gotta talk about the part that hurts. Even if you love Valkyrie, the Evo system comes with a reality check. If you don't fully max the car, you can't unlock the Evo feature. And that's why Evo tuning has had backlash since day one, because it favors older accounts and paying users way more than newer and F2P players. I actually already made a full video about Evo tuning, how good it can be, how bad it can be, and why it leans toward older and paying users. If you want to understand Evo tuning properly, that video is linked in the description too. Because if you're a newer player, you might see Evo Special Event and think it means a free max out, and then you realize you're locked out of the most important part unless you already had progress. That's the biggest issue. Credit cost plus epic import parts reality. Another huge thing, credits. To fully max out the Valkyrie from scratch, I'm looking at around 42 million credits needed. And credits are a big problem nowadays because there are too many events and too many upgrades happening at once. Credits disappear fast. And then the other rare problem, epic import parts. Those are always the bottleneck for maxing cars properly. And right now, I'm not fully sure how many epics the Valkyrie needs to fully max out. I've seen people usually needing a lot for cars like this. My guess is it could be around 16 epics. But I'm saying this clearly. I'm not 100% sure, so don't treat that number like confirmed. What matters is the point. Even if you get a lot of blueprints, you still need resources. And those resources decide if you actually get to the finish line. The real problem with Evo special events. The event can be generous, yes, but to get the best rewards, you usually need your car at a high enough star level to even reach those stages and claim everything. So the event ends up being a situation where, if you already have the car near max stars, this event feels amazing. If you don't even have the car unlocked, you might still unlock it or at least collect some blueprints, but you probably won't be able to claim everything. That's where the frustration comes from, because newer players and F2P players are the ones who need the help the most, but the structure often rewards the players who are already close. Final thoughts. Flames of Fortune is almost here, and the Evo special event from February 3rd to February 13th is easily one of the most important events to watch because it's designed to help players push toward maxing cars and unlocking Evo options. But we have to be realistic about what that actually means. And while the event style can be generous with blueprints and even better packs, the biggest problem is still that you often need the cars already near max stars to reach the best rewards, which is exactly why the Evo system gets backlash and feels like it favors older and paying users. Yet the harsh truth is, you still need to fully max the car to unlock Evo. And that's tough for F2P players when credits are already a big issue, and Valkyrie alone can take around 42 million credits from scratch. Plus, epic import parts are always a rare bottleneck, and I'm not treating any epic count as confirmed. Overall, I don't expect anyone to max these cars completely from scratch for free, but I do expect the event to be worth grinding, especially if you already have Valkyrie unlocked or have any progress. Because even partial progress now can save you a massive amount of pain later. And with all the community feedback around Evo, I'm hoping the Asphalt team brings a better opportunity this time and actually makes the event feel rewarding for more players, not just the ones who were already close. That's my full breakdown for the Evo special event, and once it goes live, I'm going to keep updating you guys with what the rewards actually look like, how the packs feel, and whether this event is truly worth the grind or not. Don't forget to subscribe, Legends. See you on the track.